Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Ray Sports News and Debates. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be discussing our preview of the NBA Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics for the 2024-25 season. 2023 to 2024. But first things first, as of about 45 minutes ago, we hit 300 subscribers on the channel. Absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it, guys. Less than a week ago, we just hit 200, and within a week, we're already at 300. That's absolutely wild. Absolutely all thanks to you guys. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, guys. Seriously, it means like the world to see this channel continue to grow with all the love and support. But anyways, let's get into today's topic at discussion. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 players from Boston, 3 players from the Mavericks, who I think is going to be the most, 3 from each series, as well as my prediction on the series. Coming in at number 3 from Boston, really, I think it's Jaylen Brown here. I know what Jaylen Brown's going to give me. It's going to give me, probably between 21 and 29 on a nightly basis in this series. I'm assuming Kyrie is going to guard Jrue Holiday. So I don't know who's really drawing that assignment in terms of guarding Jaylen Brown. I assume they're going to put Luka on Tatum. But he's important to the Celtics, but I don't think he's the most important piece. But I do expect Jaylen Brown to have a relatively great series. At number 3, from the Mavericks, I'm going to go PJ Washington. I think he has firmly established himself as the 3rd scorer on this team. And if PJ starts hitting threes, Dallas ain't losing. If he scores above 18 points per game in the series, they're not losing. Because Luka's going to find ways to get him open. Kyrie's going to find ways to get him open because Kyrie and Luka are going to draw, the doubles, the hedges, the blitzes off the screens. And if PJ starts knocking down threes, watch out, Boston. This series might be over quick. Going to number 2 from Boston. When he returns, I assume he's going to return some point this series. If not, I'll give you like a 2B kind of player. It's Christian Porzingis. I really feel it's going to be the X factor for Boston if he comes back at least 95% of what he was doing the regular season. He averages above 20 in this series. It's going to be very hard because what Tatum, what Brown are going to give you. Really, they're going to combine for probably about 60 to 70 points per game. Porzingis gives you anything, above 20, Boston's not losing. But I expect, Derek Lively to draw that assignment. Maybe they put Daniel Gafford on him. I don't think so. I think they'll put Lively out there because he's a little bit, he can cover more ground. I want, Gafford on the block with either Al Horford or be close to the rim. But I'm eager to see, he's obviously been hurt for a while with the calf, so I need to see him in a game or two for sure. But if not him, Jrue Holiday is going to be my 2B player for Boston. He's drawn the Kyrie assignment. Obviously, it's going to be difficult in itself. If he can limit Kyrie, Boston has a great chance of winning this series. But yeah, and then if Jrue Holiday again if Boston's role players are going to go off, Boston's not losing, really. But number 1 from Boston, I know I'm going to go Jason Tatum. It's obvious. It's redemption for him. He was in the finals a couple years ago. They should have beat the Warriors. They had the better, younger team. Offensively, the Warriors were just a little bit better. Curry was more consistent. Games 1 and 6 of the NBA Finals, Jason Tatum did not play very well. He had that 2 through 5 stretch where he played decent, but games 1 and 6 were absolutely terrible. Tatum can tell you that himself. But it's that redemption storyline. And, the table is set for Tatum. You know, this is it. You wanted to get back to the finals. You wanted this moment. Now you got it. What are you going to show me on the court? Number 2, kind of the same storyline. Not, you know, it's a little bit less redemption than I feel like Tatum's is because he lost in the finals. But it's Kyrie Irving. I think it's got to be number 2 from the Dallas Mavericks. He played for Boston a couple years ago. He knows Brad Stevens. He knows Jason Tatum. He knows Jaylen Brown. He knows Al Horford. Played with that crew. Obviously did not work out. And I think now he can prove to Boston that, hey, I'm here. You know, y'all should have kept me. Y'all should have never, you know. I know I wanted out, but we could have won a championship together. And now I'm going to do everything in my power to keep y'all, the Celtics, from winning the championship. So now Kyrie has that fuel and he has that fire to kind of redeem that whole mess in Boston. And number 1 from Dallas, obvious, it's Luka Doncic. Especially for his legacy, he wins this ring. I'm not saying you put him in the GOAT discussion, but he's definitely, you know, I would say top 30, top 35, you know, all time in terms of great players. And yes, that is saying a lot. But he's basically a walking triple-double. He's literally carried this team for the past 4 or 5 years. Now he has a little bit of help in Kyrie. Now he has a little bit of help, you know, in PJ Washington, Derek Lively, you know, Gafford. The role players are doing their parts. But I think Luka's going to have a great series. I think it's going to go 32, 12, and 8. I think he's going to average 12 assists because I think they're going to, or maybe not 12. Yeah, no, I'd say he's going to average 12 rebounds and he's going to get probably 8 to like 9 assists because I know the Luka game plan pretty much. I think they're going to start blitzing him at first. They're going to get the ball out of Luka's hands. They're going to make Kyrie make the decisions or make the role players make the decisions. But I do expect Luka to have a great series. So just to recap, my 3 players from Dallas, PJ Washington, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic. From Boston, it's Jaylen Brown, Christopher Porzingis / Drew Holiday, and then Jason Tatum. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Well, actually, my predictions. Silly me. I like Boston in 7 here. I think the series is going 7 either way. I want the Mavericks to win. I just think Tatum, Brown, Horford, they want to get that ring. They're redeeming the finals from 2 years ago. I just think it's going to come down to Game 7 in Boston. And I think Boston's just going to have a little bit too much on the defensive end to lose this series. So I'm going Boston in 7. I could see Dallas winning in 6 or 7, but my heart says to pick Dallas, but my head says to pick the Celtics, and I'm going to go with my head here. Obviously, that could change with injuries and stuff like that, but I'm going to stick with Boston in 7. So yeah, guys, give the video a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, send the video out to people. Let's get that watch time up a little bit, guys. Super thankful for you guys for subbing to the channel, commenting on videos, liking videos, watching the videos. Our views are going up, the watch time's going up, the subscribers are going up, and that's all thanks to you guys. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, you guys have a good one.